My name is Mary and I came in here 3 years ago. I had a house 2 miles out the road and my husband had passed on. We had a little garden centre and I was no longer able to run it. I had a bad fall which left me with a broken collarbone and a hip damage, and I had to make a decision. Do I stay or do I go? And I knew I wouldn't be able to carry on the business or anything like that. So I started thinking, well, shall I have an apartment in town or a small house? And then I said, well, I'm not really able for that. I came with my friend and the first person I saw was Rita. And from the very beginning, she was so warm and welcoming and, really nice. And I said, well, the first part of this is going well anyway. So then she took me up to an apartment, and the minute I saw it, I said, that's it. I'm here. I'm good.
Well, my story is that I have come from a background where I was involved with agricultural work all my life, and I had to come in here because I was living on my own for 4 years out the country, and I had neighbours that never visited. So I was talking to a friend one day in Dublin, and I said, I want to move out of here. And she said, why do you want to move out of a beautiful 3-bed bungalow? She said, it's the pride of the area. And I said, complete and total loneliness. And she said, why don't you go in to Sue Ryder? And again, same story, where is Sue Ryder? And she said, it's in Carlow town. So I looked it up, and I came in, I met Rita, and she brought me around, showed me the dining room, and brought me down to show me a room, beautiful room. And she said, would you like that? And we were coming out the door, she said, this is yours. Couldn't believe it.
Like, I came from wide open spaces, and when I told my family that I'd like to have seen Sue Ryder's and I'd like to come in, they're naturally worried, and they say, are you sure, you have such freedom out there and you're going to be in an apartment, and are you going to be able to survive with that?
We're all a big happy family. That's what makes this place.
I know I'm very happy here, and like what John says, we're all one big happy family, and there's another thing too now. Had I known about Sue Ryder's 2 years before my husband died, we could have been here and we would have had more quality time. I wouldn't have had to cook. That was time I could have had with him, and the laundry is there, and there's loads of pluses. And I would certainly, and he would have come in with me as well. It would have been lovely. My family are happy that I'm here. And this is one thing that I feel, that Sue Ryder's is not well enough known, that there should be more things put out about it. We know about the shops, but we don't know about what goes on here. And it's so wonderful what does happen here.